It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Got him swinging. In the air, right field. Harper gets under it, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies.
No, that missed.
Splits the plate, and 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center. Mullins on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's two away. Bohm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. High fly ball out towards left center. Simpson on the move to the gap. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Inside, ball one. To the right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Ball. Ball.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now Taylor Walls. And it's fouled off. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Runner takes off, and that one hit to first. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right side. Aranda. The flip. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Ground ball left side, could be two. Caminero tossed to second on the first double play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy with light tower power. That missed by a lot. Ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Another 1-2. And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game. Back here in Philadelphia, at the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Wheeler back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Back to first, and he's safe. Got him swinging to the strikeout. One out man at first. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Pitch out, but no action. Top of the third, no score. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The relay tries to get back and save.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's inside. That's the ball.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's a ball.
Phillies fans want a strikeout.
Ball, that's down.
Hard hit left side. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out easily. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Liam Hicks. Flied to right his first time. Swing and he breaks his bat. Sosa tosses to first, and that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field, Valade gets there, he's under it. One up, one down. In the air to left center, Mullins on his way over. And there's two away. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw skips in, and he can't handle it at second. Throw gets by him at second. Down to first.
That's the ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Buddy scrambles back. Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. That's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Rayleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. One down. Out to center. Hill on the move. He's got it. 2 down. Now here is Taylor Walls. Single to right at his first trip. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball track.
The first save, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. And that one missing low. Now snap throw to first.
Hey!
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Out front, rip foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
No!
Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Up the middle, Walls gets it to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, right field. Delayed, takes it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away. So here is Bryce Harper. And there's a foul ball. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Tap foul at the plate.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Right through there for a strike.
Nope, that's in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down. Back to the top of the order. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Yeah.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. Just missed it. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Mullins snags it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Right side, hard hit. Aranda takes it to the bag. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Fought off foul. Yo, 1. And that is out of play. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. In time to Bone. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Cedric Mullins will hit next. Ground ball right side. Over to Turner for one. Blow to first, but he beat it. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for.
Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. To second, but way too late. Safe there. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Now a pop up on the infield. Turner. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning, Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Out towards right center field, and it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base.
It's amazing to me that he was able to pick the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way.
But he's back. They try another pitch out. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing at a chopper. Caminero. There's one.
He's up.
Not in time at
he's
first.
safe.
It's a fielder's choice. Go ahead run on base. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he'll one. Tap foul at the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. First pitch swinging. Check swing, one around, and that's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
And
No,
that's
that missed.
awfully
That's
close.
the ball.
I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. So they turn to their closer, Joan Duran. And fouled off.
Ball.
Duran checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Up the middle. Arise on to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Ryan Vilade. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Rays with the go-ahead run at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
In an absolute tape measure shot. Last time up.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to... things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one in triple digits.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Oh, now he breaks early for third. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Save!
No, he's safe.
In the air, right field. Harper settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Safe! And they take the lead. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. He got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out towards left center. Turner on his horse. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
On the ground. And that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th, Brian De La Cruz. Digs it. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brandon Marsh. He represents the winning run. And it's fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That missed. That's the ball.
Really good take.
So a change being made out at second. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Justin Crawford, getting some more speed on the bases. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away. Line drive. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. The throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. Tie game here in the 8th. Luis Ariz stands in. One for 3. And that one fouled off.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The winning run on second base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside. Ball 1. Crosses the winning run, and the Phillies walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway from Queens. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back. Acuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Quick toss to first.
He's safe.
Acuna dives back in. Sliced hard but foul. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. The throw into second. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. And he gets back in. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Pitch kicks away. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in Queens, and going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Siggy?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Left field. And that is foul. Got him swinging. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Way inside. In the air, right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That misses. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. That smash towards center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Bichette around third and headed home. One run across. He's not stopping. On his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. And that is that. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. McClain, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one lifted to left. One away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it. He's got it. Out number 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Jared Young up now for the Mets. Dunks one into left, so a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. Acuna under it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Brett Beatty digs in now. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out easily. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball 1.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen. That is the inning. Back here in Queens. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And this lineup has no choice but to make an adjustment in the second half.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. He sends it out of here. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Got the back going too soon and strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and down! The two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So here's Riley now. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Check swing. No appeal. Ball one. There goes the runner. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Relay to second. And
he's in there. He's safe.
Double off the wall.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And up as he asks for time at the plate. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Jackknifes out of the way. That's to third. Bichette. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Lindor takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Runner takes off. at second. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one finds its way through. So that's two straight two-out hits. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Robert settles under it. Makes the grab, one down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now the 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of his zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Now a snap throw to first, but he's back in time. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. To the right side. Lindor, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom four, and now it's Luis Robert. Foul ball. 0-1 down.
Ball! That pitch is out.
To the right side, Albies. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. The Braves leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Dubon takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Here is Marcus Semien. First time up was a pop out.
0-1. Ball, that's outside.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Harris racing after him. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Queens. New pitcher on here, number 84.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Michael Harris the second will hit next. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And he swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, one away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Time called. Another 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Goes down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. And it's fouled away.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's off the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. Time
Hang
call.
on.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Olsen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gets under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Rips one to right. And a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game. Check.
And that chance handled. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bichette gets a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. 2 for 2, so he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate.
Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Riley at 23 years old. He was their first-round pick in 2015. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And there's one down.
Ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Nope, that's down.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Jared Young. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
All 1.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Runner edges away at second. Pitch misses. Ball 3. And ball 4 to aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Beatty swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity.
Oh,
I think it'd be
high.
a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Tap foul at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a slider misses down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Didier Fuentes.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Ball inside.
On the ground, Albies throws to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. swings over the top of that one. This one in the air right field.
And that's a foul ball. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. And that one hammered. One down. Here's Matt Olson.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied him up inside with that one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though. Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat.
Lindor the move. Up the middle. And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bench at the plate now. That's ball 1. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
to the right side. Albies over to Kim. One. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a base hit. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. Bang, bang play, and the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
That's a ball.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Robert in position. Takes it in for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here in Queens. Ready for the bottom. The 8th. So here's Robert now. James Karinchak takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground, right side. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And another ball. The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. Duvall gets there. He's under it. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien. Popped up first base side. Olsen should have this one. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Settles under this one. And there's 1 down. Fought off foul. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. And they get the out. Back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. And that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Brings it in, 1 away. Oh, and he hit it.
Perfect.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Albies over to Kim. 1. And that's a double play to end it.